You need to see this before August 13th. The next 4 days, from August 13th to the 17th, are not normal. If you are seeing this, it is not a coincidence. The algorithm did not bring you here by chance. Your soul's frequency dialed this message in because you are on the precipice of a monumental shift that is about to sweep the planet. You have 48 hours to prepare. Listen to every word I am about to say, because what is coming will not be televised. It will not be in the news, but it will be felt in every cell of your body. These strange, undeniable body symptoms you may already be feeling are the proof, the physical evidence, that a spiritual awakening of unprecedented scale is about to happen. Lunar energies and a cascade of astronomical events are converging to shock the world, to change everything, and it is going to hit every single human on this planet. Do not miss this. Before we decode the coming storm, I need you to do 3 things right now to anchor your energy and protect your field. 1. Like this video, to send a signal of resonance out into the collective. 2. Subscribe and hit the bell, because the updates over the next 96 hours will be critical. And 3. Type "I am ready" in the comments below to declare your sovereignty and your conscious participation in this great awakening. Let's be clear. What is happening between August 13th and August 17th, 2025, is a divinely orchestrated energetic bottleneck. Think of it as a cosmic pressure point. For months, even years, the universe has been sending gentle nudges, whispers in your dreams, synchronicities like repeating numbers and feathers on your path. But the time for whispers is over. The volume is being turned all the way up. This 4-day window is a full-force energetic download, catalyzed by 2 major celestial events. First, the tail end of the Perseid meteor shower. What the mainstream calls space dust is, on a quantum level, Akashic light. Each meteor streaking across the sky is not just a rock burning up, it is a packet of cosmic delta, a light code, seeding our atmosphere with forgotten truths and dormant DNA templates. These are not random, they are targeted infusions of higher dimensional information. Simultaneously, we are in the deep gravitational and energetic pre-shadow of the August 19th Aquarius full moon. This is not just any full moon, it is a sturgeon moon, an ancient name signifying abundance, but in the sign of Aquarius, it becomes a system reboot moon. Aquarius governs the collective, technology, innovation, and humanitarianism. A full moon in this sign is a cosmic command to audit and upgrade the operating system of humanity itself. This 13th-17th window is the installation period. The system is being defragmented, and the old corrupt files of fear, lack, and separation are being flagged for deletion. This is why your body is starting to act so strangely. The human vessel is the first line of reception. It is the antenna, the biocomputer that has to process this incoming 5D frequency. It must recalibrate, and that recalibration process manifests as physical symptoms that doctors cannot explain, that have no logical medical cause. They are the signs, they are the proof. Let's talk about the first and most common symptom that millions are experiencing right now: strange ear ringing, humming, or high-pitched frequencies. This isn't tinnitus. This is different. It can be a sudden, high-pitched tone in one ear that lasts for a few seconds and then vanishes. It might be a low, constant hum that you only notice in the dead of night, or it could be a feeling of pressure in your ears, like you're changing altitudes, even when you're sitting perfectly still. Do not be alarmed. This is the sound of your energetic body tuning itself to the new Earth frequency. The high-pitched tones are calibration signals from your higher self and your guide teams, literally adjusting the fine-tuner on your clairaudience. You are being upgraded to hear beyond the veil. When you hear this tone, don't brush it off. Stop what you are doing. Close your eyes. Breathe. Acknowledge it silently in your mind by saying, "I am listening. I am open to receive." You are witnessing, in real time, the rewriting of your sensory hardware to perceive dimensions that were previously hidden. The lower hums are the baseline frequency of Gaia herself, of the crystalline grid of the new Earth, becoming audible to the human ear for the first time on a mass scale. You are hearing the planet's heartbeat sync with your own. The second symptom is equally widespread and profoundly confusing. Extreme waves of fatigue or sudden bursts of manic energy. One moment you can barely keep your eyes open. It's a deep, bone-weary exhaustion that no amount of coffee can touch. You might sleep for 10 hours and still wake up feeling like you've run a marathon. This is not laziness. Your body is undergoing a massive energetic overhaul on a cellular level. During these periods of extreme fatigue, your spirit and physical body are integrating the light codes being downloaded from the perceived gateway. Your conscious mind is powered down so that the subconscious and the cellular structure can do the heavy lifting. This is when your DNA is being activated, when dormant strands are being woven back into your helix. You are becoming crystalline. You must honor this. When this fatigue hits, do not fight it. If you can, rest. Lie down for even 10 minutes. Cancel your plans. Your body is doing more important work than your to-do list. Then on the flip side, you experience the manic bursts of energy. Suddenly at 2 a.m., you're wide awake, wanting to clean the entire house, start a new project, or write a novel. This is the integration phase completing. The new energy has been successfully downloaded and is now surging through your system, looking for an outlet. This is pure high-frequency life force. Use it creatively. Channel it into something that brings you joy. This polarity, this swing from total exhaustion to supercharged energy, is the signature of a massive frequency shift. It is the system rebooting, shutting down to install updates, and then coming back online with more power and speed than ever before. If you have felt this bizarre push and pull, this energetic whiplash, know that you are not going crazy. You are at the forefront of the awakening. This process is a sacred echo of ancient initiation rites, where the neophyte would be subjected to extreme states to break down the old self and birth the new. We are all collectively in an initiation chamber between August 13th and 17th. The astronomical alignments are creating a crucible, a sacred fire to burn away all that is not authentic. The mythic archetypes at play are Prometheus, who stole fire from the gods to give to humanity, symbolized by the Perseid light codes, and the Aquarian water-bearer, who pours the waters of knowledge and life onto the parched earth. We are receiving the fire of divine knowledge and being cleansed by the waters of cosmic truth, all at once. The intensity is by design. It is meant to shake you out of your slumber, to make you question the reality you have been sold, and to force you to turn inward and find your own indestructible truth. The physical symptoms are the undeniable alarm clock. You can ignore a thought, you can dismiss a synchronicity, but you cannot ignore a piercing sound in your ear, or a wave of exhaustion so profound it brings you to your knees. This is the universe making its call undeniable. It is a divine intervention happening on a biological level. If this message is resonating deep within your soul, if you are feeling a shiver of recognition as I speak these words, please type "I feel the shift" in the comments below. Let the collective know you are here, you are awake, and you are feeling it too. Your declaration adds light to the grid and strengthens the signal for others who are just beginning to wake up. We are in this together. The coming days will test you, but they are not a test of endurance, they are a test of surrender, a test of your ability to let go of the need to understand everything logically, and instead trust the deep, primal intelligence of your body and your soul. You are being remade, forged in the heart of a cosmic convergence. The world you wake up to on August 18th will look the same on the surface, but it will not be the same. You will not be the same. The very air will vibrate with a new potential, a new freedom. And the journey through this gateway begins with acknowledging the signals, the symptoms within your own sacred vessel. This is not a drill. The final 48-hour countdown has begun. Pay attention to your body. It is telling you everything you need to know. It is your most trusted and accurate oracle in these unprecedented times. This is your personal invitation to your own becoming. Do not be afraid. Be aware. Be prepared. The greatest liberation in human history is not happening out there. It is happening inside of you right now. We have crossed the first threshold. We've acknowledged the celestial tuning forks in our ears and the profound energetic recalibration manifesting as waves of fatigue and hyperactivity, but the symphony of ascension is complex, and the symptoms go deeper, touching the very core of your emotional and physical matrix. What is happening between August 13th and 17th is not just an update. It is a profound purification. The incoming light from the cosmic heart, filtered through the Perseid gateway and amplified by the impending Aquarius full moon, is acting like a divine solvent. It is dissolving densities that have been stored within your vessel for lifetimes. This brings us to the third, and perhaps most challenging symptom you may be experiencing right now: intense, unexplained emotional tsunamis. This is not just feeling a bit moody. This is waking up in the middle of the night, overwhelmed by a wave of grief so profound you can barely breathe, for no discernible reason. It is being in a perfectly normal situation, and suddenly feeling a surge of raw, untethered anger, or a gut-wrenching anxiety that has no anchor in your present reality. You must understand this emotion is likely not yours. You are a conduit, a sacred vessel for the earth. You, the sensitive, the empath, the forerunner of this awakening, have been processing not only your own personal karma, but also ancestral trauma, and the collective emotional body of humanity. The pain, fear, and sorrow from centuries of war, famine, and oppression are stored in the morphogenetic field of the planet, and within our very DNA. This August gateway is a planetary-level emotional purge, and the lightworkers are the frontline sanitation crew. The light is pushing this ancient, toxic sludge to the surface to be seen, felt, and finally released. When these waves hit, your 3D mind will scramble for a reason. It will try to blame your partner, your job, your finances. It will tell you that you are depressed, broken, or mentally ill. Do not fall for this illusion. This is the ego's attempt to rationalize a multidimensional process. The key here is radical non-attachment. Do not own the emotion. Do not build a story around it. Instead, become the calm, silent observer. When the wave of sadness comes, say to yourself, sadness is moving through me. I see it. I acknowledge it. Breathe into it. Imagine it as a dark, murky river flowing through your body and out through your feet into the earth, where Gaia, in her infinite wisdom, can transmute it back into pure life force. Do not fight it. Do not suppress it, and do not act on it. Just witness it. This is an act of profound service. Every time you consciously allow a wave of collective grief or anger to pass through you without reacting, you are clearing that frequency not just for yourself, but for the entire planet. You are literally lightening the load for all of humanity. Drink copious amounts of purified water during this time, as water physically helps to flush these dense emotional energies from your system. You are in a cosmic laundry cycle, and the spin cycle is on high. It is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. You are being cleansed from the inside out. The emotional clarity and inner peace that wait on the other side of this purge are beyond anything you have yet experienced. This profound energetic and emotional clearing process inevitably manifests in the physical structure of the body, leading us to the fourth major symptom: unexplained body aches, pains, and flu-like symptoms without a fever. You might feel a dull, persistent ache in your lower back. Your neck and shoulders might feel like they are carrying a 1,000-pound weight, full of knots and tension. You might experience sharp, fleeting pains that seem to wander around your body. And perhaps most confusingly, you may experience all the classic symptoms of the flu: the body aches, the headache, the chills, the slight nausea, but a thermometer will show your temperature is completely normal. This is not a virus. This is a structural demolition and reconstruction on an energetic level. Your spine in particular is a focal point. It is your central energetic channel, the physical housing for your Kundalini life force, the rod of light that connects your Earth Star chakra below your feet to your Soul Star chakra above your head. The incoming light codes are traveling down your spine, activating dormant energy centers and clearing out blockages. These blockages are crystallized pockets of old trauma, fear, and karmic imprints. As the light hits them, they begin to break apart, and this process can feel like physical aching and pain. The tension in your neck and shoulders is the literal weight of old 3D paradigms, the burdens of responsibility, the fear of survival, the shoulds and have-tos of a society built on struggle. This energy is being forcibly released, and your muscles are reflecting that titanic struggle between the old and the new. The flu-like symptoms are a classic sign of energetic detox. As your body purges old timelines, emotional densities, and energetic toxins, it can trigger a Hergesheimer reaction on a spiritual level. Your system is overwhelmed with the sheer volume of what is being released, creating a healing crisis that mimics physical illness. The best thing you can do is treat your body with the utmost care, as if you truly were sick. Take warm Epsom salt baths to draw out the energetic toxins and soothe your muscles. Stretch gently. Rest. You are not falling apart. The old you is falling away. The scaffolding of your 3D prison is being dismantled so that your true multidimensional crystalline light body can fully anchor and emerge. You are being rebuilt from the spine out, prepared to stand taller and carry more light than ever before. If you are feeling this, if you are ready to shed the energetic burdens, the ancestral baggage, and the physical aches of the old world, I invite you to declare it right now. Go to the comments and type with intention, "I release and I ascend." Feel the power in that statement. You are not a passive victim of these energies. You are a conscious co-creator of your own liberation. Your declaration sends a ripple across the quantum field, amplifying your intent and anchoring it into this powerful gateway. Now we move to one of the most disorienting and frankly bizarre symptoms of this August 13th Ness 17th gateway. This is the one that can make you question your own sanity. Symptom number 5, bouts of dizziness, vertigo, a feeling of being ungrounded, or spaciness. You might be standing perfectly still and suddenly feel the room spin. You might feel a sense of lightheadedness, or a strange disconnect, as if you are watching your life from behind your own eyes. You might feel clumsy, bumping into things, unable to find your footing. This is perhaps the most direct and literal proof that you are shifting dimensions. Your consciousness is not a fixed point. It is a fluid, dynamic field of awareness. Right now your consciousness is actively flickering between the dense familiar 3D reality and the higher lighter frequencies of the 5D New Earth. The old 3D energetic grid of the planet, which has held humanity in a low-frequency lockdown for millennia, is dissolving. The new 5D crystalline grid, which resonates with love, unity, and infinite possibility, is coming fully online. Your energetic body is attempting to unplug from the old grid and plug into the new one. This process is not always seamless. The dizziness and vertigo are the physical sensations of your consciousness existing in two places, two dimensions, at once. Imagine trying to stand with one foot on a moving boat and one foot on a stationary dock. That instability is what you are feeling. You are not losing your mind. You are losing your attachment to a single fixed reality. Your perception is expanding, and your physical body, particularly your inner ear which governs balance, is scrambling to recalibrate to a completely new energetic equilibrium. The feeling of spaciness or being ungrounded is a sign that a large portion of your consciousness is operating in the higher realms, receiving downloads and information, while a smaller part is left to operate the physical vessel. This is a temporary state of being. The goal is to eventually anchor this higher consciousness fully into the physical body, to be a bridge between heaven and earth. But during this critical 13th Ness the 17th of August window, while the shift is at its most intense, grounding becomes non-negotiable. It is your number one tool for navigating this dimensional instability. Grounding is the conscious act of anchoring your energy field into the stable, nurturing core of Gaia. The simplest and most powerful way to do this is earthing. Take off your shoes and socks and stand barefoot on the grass, on the dirt, on the sand. Feel the cool, solid reality of the planet beneath your feet. Close your eyes and visualize roots, like the roots of a great oak tree, growing from the soles of your feet, digging deep, deep, deep into the earth, all the way down to the planet's crystalline iron core. Feel that connection. Feel Gaia's strong, steady, loving energy flowing up through those roots into your body, stabilizing your field and calming the dizziness. If you cannot get outside, you can do this as a visualization, eating root vegetables, potatoes, carrots, beets, also helps to ground your energy. Holding or carrying grounding stones like black tourmaline, hematite, or smoky quartz can create a stabilizing anchor in your energy field. This is not woo-woo nonsense, it is multi-dimensional physics. You are an electrical being. You need to be properly grounded to the planetary body to safely process the immense cosmic electricity that is surging through your system right now. Do not underestimate the power of this simple practice. When the world starts to spin, root yourself to the earth. She is our mother, our anchor, and our partner in this great dance of awakening. The symptoms are real, they are intense, but they are purposeful. They are the growing pains of a god and goddess being born in human form. You are that god, you are that goddess, and this is your moment of becoming. The next set of symptoms will stretch your understanding of reality even further, dealing with sleep, dreams, and the very fabric of time itself. Prepare yourself. The journey inward continues. We have journeyed through the disorienting physical landscape of this August 13th, 17th gateway. The cosmic ringing in your ears, the profound fatigue, the emotional purges, the structural pains, and the dizzying sensation of shifting between worlds. These symptoms are the foundations of the shift, the undeniable proof written upon your very flesh and bone that you are undergoing a metamorphosis of unimaginable scale. Now we venture deeper into the territory of the subconscious, into the realms where the veil between worlds thins to the point of transparency. For the work of ascension does not cease when you close your eyes. In fact, that is when the most profound and accelerated work truly begins. This brings us to the sixth seismic symptom of this awakening portal: radical disruption of sleep patterns and the emergence of hyper-vivid prophetic or message-laden dreams. If your nights have become a battleground of insomnia, bizarre sleep schedules, and dreams so real they leave an emotional and energetic imprint that lasts for hours after waking, you are not alone. You are in deep session with the universe. For the awakening soul, sleep is not a passive state of rest. It is an active state of multi-dimensional work. When your conscious egoic mind finally powers down, your higher self takes the helm. Your soul is free to travel the astral planes, to attend classes in the etheric temples, to reconnect with your star family and guide teams, and most importantly during this specific gateway, to directly integrate the Perseid light codes into your subtle energy bodies. This is why your sleep is being so profoundly disrupted. Firstly, let's address the phenomenon that millions are experiencing: the 3 a.m. wake-up call. You might find yourself jolting awake, suddenly and inexplicably, between the hours of 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Your mind is clear, your body is buzzing with a strange energy, and sleep feels impossible. This is not insomnia, this is a divine appointment. In many spiritual traditions, this hour is known as the witching hour or the hour of the soul. It is the time when the energetic veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is at its absolute thinnest. The collective consciousness of humanity is at its quietest, creating a clear, static-free channel for communication. When you are woken at this time, it is a direct call from your soul, from your guides. They have an important download for you, a piece of information, an emotional clearing, or a crucial energetic attunement that can only be delivered in this sacred silence. The worst thing you can do is roll over in frustration, grab your phone, and fill the void with digital noise. Instead, I implore you to honor the appointment. Sit up, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say, either out loud or in your mind, "I am here, I am listening. Thank you for this connection. What do I need to know?" Then just be silent. Don't strain for an answer. The message may come as a sudden thought, an image, a feeling, or you may simply be bathing in a high-frequency energy that is recalibrating your entire system. Keep a journal and a pen by your bed. Write down anything that comes through, no matter how strange. You are being given cheat codes for your own evolution. Do not ignore the call. Then there are the dreams themselves. Your dreamscape is being transformed from a random jumble of daily anxieties into a high-definition interactive classroom and healing center. These are not your normal dreams. They are hyper-vivid, rich in color and sensory detail, and they feel more real, more substantive than your waking life. You wake up not just remembering the dream, but feeling it in your heart and in your gut. These are no longer just dreams, they are experiences. You are actively participating in different timelines, clearing karma, and receiving direct teaching. Pay close attention to recurring themes. Are you dreaming of old houses you used to live in? This is your subconscious taking you on a tour of your own psyche, showing you old belief structures and emotional baggage that you are now ready to clear out and release. Are you constantly in a school setting, frantically trying to find your locker or get to a class you're late for? This signifies you are in a period of accelerated soul learning, being tested on lessons you thought you had already mastered. Are old friends, family members or ex-partners showing up? These are often energetic visitations, opportunities to close out old soul contracts, to forgive, and to retrieve fragmented parts of your own energy that were left behind in those relationships. This August 13th, NIS 17th window is a dream time super portal. The Perseid meteor shower is seeding your subconscious with Akashic knowledge, and the impending Aquarian moon is restructuring your perception of reality. You may have prophetic dreams, getting startlingly accurate glimpses of your personal future or collective events. You might have visitation dreams from loved ones who have passed, offering reassurance and guidance. You may find yourself flying, breathing underwater, or wielding energetic powers. These are not fantasies. They are training simulations for your expanding multi-dimensional capabilities. Do not dismiss these nightly adventures. They are as crucial to your awakening process as anything you do in your waking life. They are the keys to unlocking the deepest chambers of your own consciousness. This is a time of profound revelation, being delivered to you in the sacred silence of the night. The messages are flowing, the codes are downloading, and your soul is working tirelessly to integrate them. If you are ready to honor this sacred work, and to consciously receive the wisdom of your dreamtime journeys, go to the comments right now, and type with conviction, "I am decoding the messages." By making this declaration, you signal to the universe that you are an active and willing participant in this grand nocturnal school of spirit. You are telling your subconscious that you are ready to remember. Now we arrive at the 7th, and for many the most physically alarming symptom of this powerful energetic gateway. It is a symptom that sends many rushing to the emergency room, only to be told that everything is perfectly fine. This symptom is heart flutters, palpitations, a racing heartbeat, or sudden, intense bursts of heat or energy in the chest. Let me be unequivocally clear. If you have a pre-existing heart condition, or any doubt whatsoever, please seek professional medical advice. However, for the vast majority of healthy individuals experiencing this, what is happening is not a medical crisis, it is a profound energetic activation of the highest order. This is the rebooting and upgrading of your heart chakra. Your heart is not just a muscle that pumps blood. On an energetic level, it is the central sun of your entire human system. It is the seat of your soul, the bridge between your lower 3 earthly chakras and your upper 3 spiritual chakras. It is the engine of your light body. For eons, the human heart has been operating on a low-frequency 3D setting, conditioned by experiences of grief, betrayal, loss, and conditional love. This has created a dense calcified armor of energetic scar tissue around the heart, limiting its true potential. The intense high-frequency light that is pouring onto the planet between August 13th and 17th is acting like a divine chisel, hammering away at this armor. The heart flutters, the palpitations, the racing pulse. These are the physical sensations of this dense armor cracking and shattering. It is the sound and feel of a powerful engine sputtering to life after being dormant for millennia. It is your heart literally breaking free from its cage. This process is activating what ancient mystics called the sacred heart, or the high heart center, located slightly above and to the right of your physical heart. This is the thymus gland area, a crucial part of your immune system, that is now being reactivated as a center for higher, unconditional love. When you feel that sudden burst of heat in your chest, that is the flame of divine love being reignited within you. It is the pilot light of your Christ consciousness, or unity consciousness, coming online. The process is intense because the resistance of the old armor is intense. It's a battle between the old paradigm of fear and the new paradigm of love, happening right inside your own chest. So what do you do when this happens? First, do not panic. Panic creates resistance and makes the process more difficult. Instead, stop what you are doing. Place your hand over the center of your chest. Breathe slowly and deeply, not into your belly, but directly into your heart space. With each inhale, imagine you are breathing in a soothing emerald green or brilliant pink light. With each exhale, imagine you are releasing the dust and debris of the old armor. Speak to your heart. Thank it for its courage, for its resilience, for doing this incredibly difficult work of opening. Say, I am safe. It is safe for me to open my heart. I release all old pain and embrace unconditional love. By doing this, you move from being a victim of the sensation to being a conscious partner in your own heart's liberation. And here is the beautiful paradox of this symptom. While the physical sensations can be jarring, they are always accompanied by their spiritual counterpart. Sudden, overwhelming, and unprovoked waves of profound love, compassion and unity. You might be looking at a flower and suddenly be moved to tears by its perfection. You might feel a surge of deep, unconditional love for a complete stranger on the bus. You might feel an overwhelming sense of connection to all of humanity, a feeling that the separation between you and them is dissolving into a blissful oneness. This is the payoff. This is the purpose of the palpitations. This is your new upgraded heart chakra coming online, allowing you to perceive and transmit the frequency of 5D unity consciousness. The Aquarius full moon that is driving this gateway is the great humanitarian. It is calling for a world built on brotherly and sisterly love, on community, on the recognition that we are all one. Your heart is being personally rewired to be a powerful transmitter of this Aquarian ideal. You are being turned into a walking, breathing beacon of unconditional love, capable of healing not just yourself but everyone you come into contact with, simply through the power of your own open-hearted frequency. This is not a small thing. This is the very foundation of the new earth, and it is being built beat by beat inside of you. The final symptom we will discuss is the one that alters your very perception of reality and time itself. It is the culmination of all the others, the final proof that you have truly stepped through the looking glass. We have navigated the chambers of the heart, feeling its sacred expansion, and we have journeyed through the nocturnal classrooms of the dream time, decoding the missives of our soul. We have come to understand that these strange symptoms are not signs of illness, but markers of a profound, divinely orchestrated initiation. Now we arrive at the eighth and final symptom, the one that sits at the apex of this entire experience. It is the symptom that shatters the very illusion of a solid, linear, predictable world. It is the final proof that you have not just shifted your frequency, but you have begun to consciously operate outside the very matrix of third-dimensional reality itself. This eighth symptom is the experience of profound time distortion, hyper-accelerated synchronicities, and glitches in the fabric of reality. This is where the awakening process moves from being an internal personal experience to a direct interactive manipulation of the external world you perceive. Let's first dissect the experience of time. The rigid, clockwork, tick-tock progression of time is a cornerstone of the 3D illusion. It keeps you locked in a linear sequence of past, present, and future, often creating regret over the past and anxiety for the future. This August 13th Nissa's 17th gateway is collapsing this linear construct. You may begin to experience what is called time elasticity. An hour might feel like 10 minutes. A 5-minute meditation might feel like an eternity. The entire day might flash by in what feels like a blink, leaving you wondering where it went. Conversely, a single moment of profound beauty or insight might seem to stretch out, suspended in a golden, timeless stillness. This is not your imagination. You are beginning to anchor your consciousness into the eternal now, the true nature of time in the higher dimensions. In 5D reality, time is not a straight line. It is a fluid, spiralic field of infinite potential moments all existing simultaneously. Your consciousness is the needle on the record, and you are learning to place it on different tracks. This distortion is a sign that you are decoupling from the collective agreement of linear time and beginning to access the quantum field where all possibilities exist. When you experience this, do not be disoriented. See it as a superpower activating. You are learning to bend time. You are stepping into your mastery as a sovereign creator. This leads directly to the acceleration of synchronicities. Synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences, are the universe's winks, its way of letting you know you're on the right path. But what is happening now is something else entirely. This is not a gentle wink. This is a full-blown conversation. The lag time between your thoughts, your intentions, and their manifestation in the physical world is collapsing to near zero. You will think of a friend you haven't spoken to in a decade, and your phone will ring with their name on it seconds later. You will have a question about your life path, and the answer will appear on a billboard, in a song lyric on the radio, or in the words of a stranger passing you on the street. You will need a specific resource, and it will manifest, seemingly out of thin air. This is not luck. This is a fundamental law of the new 5D operating system you are installing. In the old 3D matrix, manifestation was a slow, arduous process, bogged down by the dense energy of doubt and disbelief. In the new crystalline 5D matrix, thought and reality are almost instantaneous. The universe is responding to your frequency in real time. This is both exhilarating and terrifying, because it demands radical accountability for your own energy. If you are vibrating in fear, you will manifest more reasons to be afraid. If you are vibrating in gratitude and love, you will manifest miracles. This gateway is a masterclass in instantaneous manifestation. Pay attention. Your reality is becoming a direct mirror of your inner state. The universe is not just talking to you, it is you responding to yourself. Finally, we have the most reality-shattering aspect of this symptom, the glitches. This is where you might truly question your sanity. You might experience intense and frequent bouts of déjà vu, the overwhelming feeling that you have lived this exact moment before. This is not a trick of the brain. This is your soul recognizing a critical choice point on its pre-incarnational blueprint, a moment where multiple timelines converge and you must make a conscious choice that will determine your path forward. You might even experience literal glitches in the matrix. You might see an object in your peripheral vision disappear. You might hear a snippet of a conversation that no one else heard. You may see a person momentarily flicker or seem transparent. These are what we call timeline bleed-throughs. As the old 3D reality structure becomes unstable and dissolves, you are catching glimpses of other parallel realities, other timelines, that are vibrating very close to your own. You are seeing the seams of the holographic projection. Do not be frightened. See this as the ultimate confirmation. The illusion is breaking down. The prison walls are becoming transparent. You are seeing with your own eyes that reality is not solid, fixed, or singular. It is a fluid, malleable, multi-layered construct, and you are finally waking up inside the dream. You are realizing that you are not the character in the movie. You are the projector, the screen, and the audience, all at once. If you have felt the very fabric of your reality begin to warp and shimmer, if you have seen the synchronicities accelerate to impossible speeds, if you have felt time itself bend to your will, then you are ready to claim your power. Go to the comments and declare with the full force of your being, I am the creator of my reality. This is not a statement of ego, it is a statement of profound divine truth. You are taking back the keys to your own kingdom. You are stepping out of the passenger seat and into the driver's seat of your own life. So now, let us tie it all together. These 8 strange, undeniable symptoms are not a random collection of bizarre experiences. They are a sequential, divinely intelligent process, a sacred ascension sequence that is unfolding within you during this powerful August 17th gateway. It begins with the call, the ear ringing, an alarm clock from your soul. It moves into the preparation, the fatigue and energy swings, as your body is cleared and prepared for the download. Then comes the purge, the emotional tsunamis, clearing lifetimes of stored density. This is followed by the restructuring, the body aches and flu-like symptoms, as your physical vessel is rebuilt to hold more light. Then you experience the disorientation, the dizziness and vertigo, as your consciousness learns to navigate between dimensions. This leads to the integration, the sleep disruption and vivid dreams, where the upgrades are installed on a subconscious level. From there you undergo the activation, the heart palpitations, as your engine of unconditional love comes online. And it all culminates in the realization, the time slips and reality glitches, where you wake up to your true nature as a sovereign creator of your reality. This 4-day window is the crucible. It is the eye of the needle, the lunar energies of the impending Aquarius full moon, and the Akashic light codes of the Perseid shower have created the perfect storm, a perfect spiritual accelerator designed to catapult you out of the old world and into the new. You only have a precious 48-hour window left to consciously engage with this process. So what do you do now? You surrender. You trust. You honor your body as the sacred oracle it is. When you feel tired, you rest. When you feel tired, you rest. When emotions rise, you witness them without judgment. When your heart flutters, you breathe into it with love. When the world spins, you ground yourself to the earth. You treat these symptoms not as a nuisance but as a sacred rite of passage. You are shedding your caterpillar skin. It is an awkward, messy, and sometimes painful process, but the magnificent butterfly that is emerging is your true, authentic, divine self. The world is not going to change, and then you will change. You are changing first from the inside out, and as you change, you are changing the world. You are a living, breathing anchor point for the new earth. Do not try to explain this to those who are still deeply asleep. They will not understand. They will meet you with fear and ridicule. For now, this journey is yours. Protect your energy. Stay in your own lane. Be the silent, powerful observer and participant in your own glorious becoming. This is not a warning of doom. This is a declaration of liberation. The old world, built on control, fear, and separation, is dying. It is in its final death throes, and you, with every strange symptom you consciously embrace, are the midwife to a new world, a world built on love, freedom, and unity. The choice is yours. You can cling to the sinking ship of the old reality, or you can bravely and boldly step into the lifeboat of your own awakening. The next 4 days will define the next chapter of your soul's evolution. You were born for this. All of your lifetimes have led you to this exact moment. If this message has found you, it is because you are ready. It is because you are one of the ones who came here to lead the way. Share this message with anyone you feel is on the same frequency, anyone whose soul is ready to hear it. Subscribe to this channel, for the guidance will continue to flow as we navigate these uncharted waters together. And for one final time, go to the comments and type 777 inches to seal your integration, to anchor the frequency of divine completion and spiritual victory into your field. The final countdown has begun. Welcome to the Great Awakening. Welcome home.